Hey guys, today we're answering questions about Fiverr. My name is Georgette, aka Beauty and the Budget, and I am a professional Fiverr freelancer from the beautiful island of Jamaica. Now, one of the first questions that persons normally ask me about Fiverr is, how is it that you get started? So you've created this awesome account, you follow the tips, the guidelines, and you've created this awesome description, nice profile, everything, and you're just sitting there and waiting on your buyers, correct? Wrong. Fiverr allows you to promote your gigs. So they will give you a link where they allow you to promote your Fiverr gig on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, all the social networks. All you have to do is post. Now, one quick shortcut to getting your first set of reviews is actually, once you have begun promoting, is to ask your friends and family, supportive friends and family, to order a gig from you. I mean, it can be as low as $5 just to get you started and to get the algorithm going. After your first 5 to 10 orders, you will start seeing an improvement and you'll start seeing the gig being picked up by the Fiverr algorithm. And after that, it begins to push your gigs out to other potential buyers. So that is just a way to jumpstart the process on the Fiverr app instead of just sitting there and twiddling your thumbs. Now, guys, I kind of had to learn the hard way because when I first started on Fiverr, I was kind of sitting down for a little bit and it took me a little bit of time, like a couple of months, to get my first order. And believe me, I was grateful, but don't follow my mistake. Don't make my mistake. Just see if you can jumpstart the process by promoting your link as much as possible, promoting it on LinkedIn, Facebook, all the social networks. You know, let people know that, hi, my name is so and so, I do blog writing, or I will be your virtual assistant, or I will write your scripts, I will be your social media manager. Let people know you're out there. All right, and that is one way to get your first 5 to 10 reviews, and after that it will be much easier and shorten your learning curve on the Fiverr app. Next question, where do you start in terms of your rates? Well, guys, I had to learn the hard way with that one also. When I just started, well, you know what? I wouldn't say the hard way, but I had to go through quite the learning curve with this one. I would recommend that when you're starting out, you look at other persons who are in the same category as you. However, look at persons' gigs that probably have a couple of reviews under their belt, you know, some good reviews, some good 5-star reviews, and look at their prices. No, you don't want to price yourself too high and you don't want to price yourself too low, you know. So if you're just starting out, give yourself a little time on the app. Put some intro rates in. So when I just started out, for example, I was writing on app development. I was writing these blogs, and I wouldn't even say blogs. These were long form articles of 1,000 to 3,500 words on app development for $5. No, hold on, hear me out. There was a method to my madness, okay? I was being strategic because I realized that I didn't have any orders at the time and I wanted to jumpstart the process. So what I wanted to do was just get a few orders in just for the reviews. I call them freebies, if you will. And I just did them for $5, which is the minimum you're allowed to do on Fiverr. And I got this buyer from Pakistan and she was so happy with my work. Of course, it's 3,500 words for $5. That she became my repeat buyer, and I kid you not, every single week I would have over 8 orders just from her alone. So even just the volume, it was able to kind of offset the whole, you know, ick of it not being a top price, you know. And I was able to add my reviews because for each order that she did, she was able to give me a glowing 5-star review. So for every order that I got a review, and based on her reviews, other buyers would see it and other buyers now would start to approach me, and that's how I got the ball rolling. So when you start out, guys, the long and short of all I am saying is Start modestly, okay? Nobody's telling you that you don't you're not worth, the $5 million that you want to charge, because I mean, you are a freelancer, you can charge what you want to charge. However, the buyers are also within their rights to choose what is best for them. So if it is that you want to get picked up on the algorithm, if it is that you want to get your foot in the door and get those few things out there, then start at a reasonable rate. $5, $10, $30. Start within the price range that is for your level, okay? And then once it is that those reviews start coming in and you start getting buyers, honey child, raise your price. I raised my price. But you know what? Another thing that, and I'm going to digress a bit. Another thing that was a positive of me setting my rates the way I did, I was able to get these first set of reviews, and I'm talking 5-star reviews from these clients. I was able to get repeat buyers, which increased my repeat buyer score on Fiverr. And 3, what was 3? Ooh, the brain. Oh yes. 3, I was able to learn about certain things that I didn't know about prior to being on Fiverr. Because when I first started, I was doing your standard lifestyle blogs, a little fluff writing there, a little serious writing there. But I was not a techie. And let me tell you, my buyer essentially coached me and taught me how to write on app development, to the point where I could write about app development with my eyes closed. I started writing about real estate apps, mobile apps, food service apps, hotel apps, pet service apps, every single type of app / platform that I eventually learned how to do it, and do it very well, and also I was able to hit all my keywords and then some, because when you're writing in that type of industry, you're given a specific set of keywords that you have to use to ensure that it gets picked up by the search engine. So yeah, that's a whole nother thing right there. But the point is, I learned to do it, and this is simply because I started setting my rates at a modest rate, and so I was able to attract this buyer and learn a little bit more about the industry. So now I have the flexibility to charge as much as I want to charge for writing these articles. And of course, I'm no longer writing these lovely long form articles for $5. Hello, please. But I did get my foot in the door. Now, third question, revisions. So you did this work and you put all into it and you gave it 100%, but your buyer is not happy. The buyer does not want what you gave them. Then what? Well, Fiverr encourages both the buyer and the seller to work it out as best as possible, because they would rather not have to go through the whole process of resolution. So in order to sort that out, there's a little button called revision, right? Now this allows you as the seller to get a chance to make the buyer happy once more. So it allows you basically to redo the work and see if you can get it closer to the buyer's specifications. So when something like that happens, I mean, I know you might feel kind of bummed and whatever, but don't take it personally, because what might be awesome to you might be for somebody else, and once to you, the buyer might be like, oh my God, it's so amazing. So please just try not to take it personally. It's literally about the work. So if the buyer is not happy, try to make them happy. No, you get the option of doing paid revisions or free revisions when you are setting your pricing. How I do it, I give, for all of my gigs, I give at least one free revision. One free revision. One free revision. Right? So the buyer has that peace of mind, knowing that if it is that for some reason they're not happy with it, they don't have to go now and negotiate a payment in terms of paying more now to get me to redo the work. And I think it's only fair. Give them a chance to be satisfied with your work. And so I give them a free revision. Now, if it is that this is the buyer from hell, so to speak, and they want multiple revisions and it's like nothing you do is not good enough, you have the option of A, charging them for each revision, and you have buyers that will pay you to redo the work again according to their specifications, or last resort, you can go through the resolution center on Fiverr, which is a little button, just one click away, and cancel the order. And of course, what this does, it refunds the money to the client. However, it will drop your rating for a little bit. So that's a downside. And as you can see, Fiverr is really trying to discourage persons from going that road because they don't want to lose money, and me don't want to lose money either. So guess what, guys? The buyer not happy. Try your best to work it out. Work it out with them, man. Give them customer service galore. Let them return to you just even only on the basis of your customer service. Yes, give them top-notch customer service. Oh, there goes my whack Nigerian accent again, but you get the idea. All right, so there's always a solution to these things, and if it's a last resort and it's really not working out, well, you have the option to cancel the order, but just know that your account will kind of get hit. No. All right. Last question is, do you need a US account in order to get paid by Fiverr? Yes. However, there is a however. In the Caribbean, as you know, it's kind of hard because the US situation and the US bank account, it's not so easy to navigate that or get one from Jamaica or other Caribbean islands, right? So what you would want to do is go use the services such as Payoneer. That's the one that I use. Payoneer for me is literally the GOAT. It's the best, okay? Because it's a free account. You go to payoneer.com, payoneer.com, sign up for a free bank account, and this is a US bank account. So essentially what Payoneer is acting as, they're acting as the middleman. So they are taking the money from Fiverr, putting it in a US bank account that's created specifically for you at a 2% fee. Of course, they're going to charge a little money, but I mean, you know, they're not doing it for their health. So they charge a little bitty fee and to do the transfer, and then it just gets transferred to your local Jamaican account. So here we go again. The steps are: create your Payoneer account by signing up at www.payoneer.com. Good. Create that account, and they allow you to sign up for multiple accounts if it is that you want. If you want a Euro account, if you want a US account, if you want a Yen account, if you want it in Reals, my darling, you can sign up on Payoneer and get your account converted to whatever currency you are happy to get it in. All right. And then it allows you to link that account by the click of a button to any Jamaican or Caribbean bank account. So you are able to get your money like that. And the process is not long. And after the verification and so on, which they'll take you through, once they verify that you are you and that you are legitimate, then you're good to go. All right. Now, in terms of receiving the money from me, it takes me like 3 to 4 days from the process of withdrawing it from Fiverr to get to my local Jamaican account by using Payoneer. And I only pay 2%. So the way I see it, that's not really bad. And if it is that 2% is going to hit your pocket like, whoa, well, then just add that into your Fiverr cost, your Fiverr rate. So of course, you know that, you know, you will be able to account for that. And remember that Fiverr also takes their little fee of 20% for every job that you do, including your tips. Yes, Fiverr takes 20% of both your job and your tips. So when you're setting your prices, factor that in, or at least bear it in mind. Okay, so these are some of the questions that I noticed on my videos for Fiverr, and if it is that I have answered your questions, or if it is that you have more questions, please feel free to leave a comment, question, like, everything. Leave all the things below in the comment section, okay? And if it is that you know someone that this video would help, go right on ahead and share my video. And if it is that you liked and would like to hear more about doing business on Fiverr and creating your own online stream of income, go right ahead and subscribe and give me a like and a share. Until next time, this is Beauty and the Budget saying ciao.